Hey guys, Stephanie here. So welcome to the show today. Now in this video I'm going to be working in a journal page, finishing it up, and I'm going to be making some clusters for journals out of using some of my jelly prints. So this is just going to be easy breezy video. And I'm just going to show you my layout and everything in my journal. Now I have different journals I work in for different moods. Sometimes I like to work in my more whimsical Jane Davenport type journals, and sometimes I want something a little bit more soulful and grounded, and I don't know, I just was in a mood and decided I wanted to do something cool. So I don't know, what the interpretation is, but maybe it's just and I think in this particular scene here, I was been thinking about travel, and of course, we can't go anywhere, right? So I had these really cute little animals I got from Paper Source, and the butterflies are from Paper Source, and I'll go over everything that my whole layout here. But I was thinking about travel and how good travel is for the soul. And I thought, well, since we can't really go anywhere, we could definitely make a really cool journal page, right? So I like that I can be creative with my process in what I'm doing, because it helps me stay grounded and, connected to something bigger than myself. So journaling is a great way for me to be able to do that, and creativity in general is great to be able to do that. So that's why I do a lot of creative things, because it helps me, it's like therapy almost. It's like, can't go to therapy really, so you must well create beautiful art, right? So art is therapy in a sense. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a subscriber of my channel, thanks for popping in and checking it out. Now, for those folks who are new to my channel, I do jewelry making, and I'm a mixed media artist, a jewelry artist, and I do, lots of creative things. So I have a little bit of stuff from my channel for everybody. So if you want to make jewelry, I got jewelry videos. If you want to make mixed media art, I got some of that too. I got art journaling. I got a little of, just a few types of things on my channel, because I think creativity is a gateway to the soul. It's definitely a way to create, to stay more connected to yourself. And like I said, to stay more grounded, and especially at this time that we're all going through now in the entire world. It's really important to feel, connected to something. So, and art is a wonderful way to do that. All right. So that's what I wanted to do with this. This is sort of going to be, when I first got this journal, let me show it to you. I bought it earlier this year, and it's such a beautiful leather bound journal. It's really beautiful. It's one of the most expensive journals I own, because I don't really own a lot of expensive stuff. You know what I mean? And it was so beautiful, I said forget it, and I had the extra money at the time, so I paid for it, But it's really a beautiful book to work in, and I thought, gosh, I could do some really great work in this book, and I decided to go ahead and pull it out and work on it. I wanted to finish this page, and I'm using some of my jelly prints along with some just some cardstock. This is my jelly print here, and this one is here, and then I just went over it with some paint. This is some of the golden paint. And then this is the turquoise, is this one, the color shift. I love this paint, one of my favorites. So let me show you the golden one too. Hold on here. This is the iridescent gold. This thing was expensive. It was like, I don't know. It's expensive. Michael sells them, and you can always use a coupon at Michael's to get it. If you could find it. Hobby Lobby, I don't know if Hobby Lobby sells golden anymore. And I don't know if Joanne sells it either, but you could check. Always use a coupon though. I would love a big one, but I think the big one is like $20 or something like that. Always the stuff that I like is so much more expensive, right? So I just did a little collage here, and I laid it down. I already stenciled everything before I laid it down on the page. These jelly prints were already stenciled, and these are onion skin. Now this one's onion skin, and this one is like copy paper. So I did it on different types of paper, because I like working with different types of paper. I have onion skin, I have parchment paper, I have black copy paper. I have a lot of different types of paper that I really love working with. I have rice paper, a couple different types of rice paper. So I love all of that, and they all work out great for your journal layouts. So this is what I came up with for this. I just sat here and just laid this out, and I had some music on, and my son was in the room with me. He was very quiet, thank God. But I just wanted to, lay something out. I wasn't sure where I was going to go with it. I'm still kind of not sure, but I finally made a decision on what I wanted to do. Now, this is also a jelly print of mine. I already stenciled and stamped it and everything. And I just tore the pages up. Okay. And let me show you my rulers, my tear rulers. Hold on. My tear rulers that a lot of us paper crafters use. I use my tear rulers like this. I use this one. Got this at Tuesday morning. So I just tore it, laid the paper down and tore it up like that. So I might be using that again. And then let me show you my little paper, sort of paper die cuts, I guess you can call them. They're like die cuts. Yeah. I got these at Paper Source. I've been to Paper Source. The first time I went, I got these flowers. And they're really cute. They're really nice, well-made little thing. And you can get these on the website. I went to the website today, and they're on the website. Or they might be on sale now. So you better grab them if you find them, papersource.com. And they have the animals and all that. And let's see, these are the flowers. I had another pack of flowers, but I have to find them. And then these are some of the animals. You get some lions and some giraffes and some other animals here. Elephants, monkeys, and what do you call these birds? Flamingos. I have to think about it. Flamingos. It gets pretty. That's pretty, right? And then I got some butterflies here. The pack of butterflies. There was another pack in there, guys. And you get 25 in here, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. And they are on the big side, which is great for journal layouts, in my opinion. So you get all kinds of colors. There's colors and styles in here and everything. So these are great for journal layouts. Just, that's what I like. So I put them all in my little case here that I got at Michael's. Because I feel like if I took them out, and where I can see them, I will use them. And sure enough, I did. Decided I'm going to put a couple in my layout here. So I chose the giraffe for this page. And then this is just a little thing I had. I'm going to probably ink this up if I decide to put it in here. But I wanted to lay it there just to see what it looked like. And then on this side, I'm using one of the butterflies. Very beautiful. Okay, and then I use one of my clusters. I made some clusters with my jelly prints using some cardstock. Well, some paper. Yeah, paper stock, I guess you could call it. So I was just trying to, do a little layout here to see how cool it would look. And what I did was I wanted the pages to be cohesive. Okay, so I'd already done this layout. And then I got inspired to do this side. So what I did was just stamped it with a bunch of different stamps. No, first I put the gold paint on it. Put gold, just, put some on there. And then put some of the turquoise flash on there. And then stamped it. And I didn't want it to matchy. I wanted it to flow. And I think that the way that I have it laid out, it flows pretty well. Okay. So I think that that's a cool layout. And I still may add some other things to it eventually, but this is sort of the layout that I have for right now. I definitely would like to add a few other things to it, but that's what I have for right now. So, and then I just, this is my little scrap pack here of jelly prints and parchment paper. And here, I'll show you some other little layouts. Some little clusters I did. I'll go over the clusters actually in a bit. I'll do that after I do the layout, okay? So yeah, I just see some of these I just ripped apart, and I'm just going to put them in my journals. Like little scraps. So always hold on to your scraps, because you can always use them for clusters and, pieces in your journal and everything, guys. So yeah, I got a lot of little pieces in here. So very cool. I love this stuff. And then I got some like paper stock and cardstock in here. So I'm just going to mix and match them and then make some stuff, and that's how we're going to do it. Because I wanted it to have what kind of feel I was going for. Sort of, not nomadic, but the need to want to go somewhere, the need to want to travel. And the butterfly represents flying away, and the giraffe is very majestic. I don't know. That's just what I had in my head. But we'll see how the whole interpretation comes out. So, okay. And then I have some of my other jelly prints that I pulled out to rip up just in case, I have not stenciled or stamped these, although this one I did. So I may put that in another layout. I did that already. I've shown a couple of these in other videos. I stencil. This is on black copy paper, by the way. I love black copy paper. That is like one of my new favorite things, y'all. I stenciled and did a jelly print over this. You know, this is jelly print. I stenciled over it, and I didn't stamp it though, but I guess I could, you know. So some of these I'm going to be tearing up and using in my different layouts. So I just pulled them out because I wasn't sure, you know, what I wanted to use. Knock it over my stuff as usual. So I have that. Okay, now, here, let's move that over. Let's move our little scraps over too. You know, I wanted this to have kind of an ethnic feel. I don't know. It's hard to describe, y'all. I had it in my head. You know how you have a thought in your head, and then when you go to lay it out, it looks different than, you know. This looks pretty much how I wanted it, but I still want to add some other stuff, like I said, to sort of bring out the vision that I had in my head, if that makes sense. So I pulled out some sentiments. I may be using some of these clipping stickers from Tim Holtz just to add a sentiment to it, you know, a sentence or two, or, you know, whatever. I think that'll bring the whole thing to life. So I have, you know, pulled some of these out. So we'll see. We'll go through that. So I pull that out. And then I got a couple of other things I may or may not add. I have some stickers, just some butterfly stickers and some rub-ons. Okay. Go ahead and pull out all your stuff, guys, and let's sit down and create something. Let's make something beautiful. Let's make something that makes us feel good and happy. Like this layout makes me happy. You know, it makes me smile. It makes me happy. I feel a sense of relief when I look at it. You know, a sense of peace and joy and happiness. So make whatever it is you want to make that makes you happy. If you want to make jewelry, do that. If you want to do a layout, journal layout, scrapbooking, whatever. And just join me on this crafty adventure. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, before we get started, I do want to show you a couple of things. I don't think I've showed this in another video. This is a jelly print off of, I think this is a piece of rice paper. I was just kind of putting leftover paint on here, you know. And I wanted to see how this dragon glaze works. And I don't know if you guys can see that sort of glittery kind of shimmer. This dragon glaze is everything. And I have like all the colors. This one is full spectrum. That's what I use on this one, and it's so beautiful. It does have a gloss to it, a little bit of a gloss. So if you don't mind that, let me see if I can hold that up. There we go. I think you can see it better like that. If you don't mind that, then this is really cool to work with, okay? And I wanted to show you this one. I stenciled this. This is jelly print on from a round jelly plate. And I used a couple of different types of stencils in a couple of different colors. This is black copy paper. Just black copy paper. No, it flashed out. I'm sorry. But I wanted to show you guys this. And then I also used the dragon glaze on this too. And look at that hue. I use magicals too on the jelly plate. When I put it down, the magicals are these little pigments. Got these off of Amazon. So I used those, you know, and I did the jelly print and everything, and I pulled it up. And then after that, after it dried, I put some of the dragon glaze over it. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to try to do some more of these with some other colors and stuff. So definitely stay tuned, and hope you subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss that. Right? I love jelly printing, my new favorite thing. So I just wanted to share that with you, in case you were looking for something different to do in your journals and stuff, okay? So I pulled out my little folder here. All this stuff is in my folder. I got a lot of jelly prints in here. Some of them, like I told you, I love these, but I'm afraid to use them because they're so pretty. And some of them are kind of bright too. I wanted to do something more earthy. So that's what I'm going to use for this, okay? All right, so for this, I'm going to finish up this layout. I think I'm just going to put this here and put this on here like this, okay? That was sort of the idea. And I'm going to use some of my art glitter glue to lay it all down. Well, I probably could use a glue stick on this. But you know what? Just to be safe, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some art glitter glue on here. just to make sure it sticks, you know, because sometimes they will come up, and you might have to go over it with, you know, some liquid glue as opposed to glue stick, which is fine. So we got our glue on the back of our piece here, and I'm just going to lay it down like this. I staple some of these together, so you know when you lay down your piece, you can it'll cover that up. All right, I think that's the way that I want it. I think so. It was looking a little crooked, but that's okay, because I'm going to do it something like that, right? Have our little giraffe friend right there. We're going to glue him down. I like that. And then we're going to take care of this side here. I'm just going to glue that there. I'm going to glue the whole cluster on. I'm just going to layer it like that. And it could make the journal kind of fluffy, but I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind a fluffy journal, you know. And I took a couple of pages out of here because of the paper is it's like a cotton paper. So I knew that it, you know, once I started filling it, it would get kind of fluffy. But I don't have a problem with that. I want to be able to fill it and make it, you know, put some beautiful stuff in here. So just putting glue on my little giraffe friend here. All right, so let's put him down. Kind of like that. I like that. Oh, I love that. That's very cute. And this glue dries clear, so I don't have to worry about it. So wiping up the hands. And then now I'm just going to finish up this side here. I had it where I kind of wanted a little of this peeking out, sort of behind the butterfly, a little bit. I know that makes no sense, but I still think it looks cool. You know, like I think that looks really cool. So what I'm going to do is, this is what we're going to do. We're going to staple it together. See, a lot of the journaling girls do this. All right. So we stapling it together. And I like that little piece is hanging off there. And then you know what? I think I'm going to tear that piece off. Well, you can only see it. I had it longer so you can see more of this on it, but that's okay. It's peeking out, so that's good enough. It seemed like it was too much with a lot of it hanging off, so I just tore it, and so that's the way it looks now. So what I'm going to do is just take some glue and glue it down. You know, glue your pieces down and do your layout how you like, you know. And you don't have to have what I have to make this. You can use all the scraps you have. Most of us have a ton of scraps and die cuts, and you could just make whatever you want and paint. That's all you need. And you just do your own layout how you like it, you know. Everybody has their own thing that they want to do that makes them happy. Let's see, how did I have this? I had it like that, right? I'm going to center it there. Make sure. I like that. I like that. So what I'm going to have to do is, I think, is just glue down some of these other pieces here. So I'm going to be flapping around, you know. Make sure everything is staying where it's supposed to. This journal is kind of fat, so it's tough to work on the back side of the page. I mean, I probably could put another book or something under here to keep it steady, but that's fine. All right, and then just go around and, you know, edge up your with your glue and lay your pieces down. Like that looks cohesive to me. It's different, but it's cohesive in my view. All right, so we're gonna straighten out our little butterfly friend here, and just gonna glue the back of him or her, him or her. We're not sure, but yeah, this whole journaling thing is so therapeutic, and so, you know, it's like you can leave it on the page. You know, like when you work out, you leave it at the gym. Since we can't work out, we can go outside, you know, to do exercises, but it's like leaving your angst and everything you have going on your journal page. And this is my way of saying I really want to travel and go somewhere and do fun things, and you know, where we can't. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So let me see. Oh, let me see. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love. That's gorgeous. I love that. So let me glue this part down. That's the thing. If you do layers, you have to glue them all to each other, and then glue them on the page. Okay. All right. That's done. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then might add one or two more things to the page, but that's kind of how I wanted it to look. I'm definitely gonna put some sentiments on this for sure, and maybe a little stamping. We'll see. I kind of want to stamp the butterfly a little bit, but I'll see. All right. So we'll continue. Okay. All right. I was trying to decide if I was going to use a rub-on or a sticker. So I'm just going to pull this out of the package here and try to see. It kind of goes with the motif a little bit. A little bit. Oh, they're the same. Look, I'm turning them over like they're different. So, and they're pretty clear, so that's cool. So I think I like this one. Let me see. I'm going to see. Let's see how I like that. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Keeping the butterfly theme. Oh, and I might put that one over here. Oh, cute. All right, and I like that these are nice and small. And then you could use them here. Let me see. Would you be able to even see it over there? Can you see it over there too? I guess, huh? Ooh, how about, let me see. Let's just place it in different places, see what we like. I like to put butterflies in a lot of my journals. It's one of my favorite things to do. Wait, let me see. Do we have another small? Oh, we have a tiny one. I could use a tiny one for his back. I like that. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I think it looks great. I think it looks good up here. I think so, right? Let's just do that. We'll place it there. I might end up gluing that down because it might come off. Oh, but these are pretty. Look at this one, this little one. This little bitty one right there. That one is cute. All right. Let's see. These are cute. I just want to see. Kind of like it's on his back, kind of coming away from his back. Oh, I love. That's cute. I like. All right. So let's try to put a little glue on this one. And it's pretty sticky, but I'm going to help it out a little bit. Okay. So that's kind of cool. And then this one is, see how easy that came up? So it's probably best to put glue on these things if you have any. Okay. And it does dry clear, so. And I say, oh wow, that's a lot, but it dries clear, so. And then I have a wipe here. I like that. Very nice. Okay, now I said I was going to put another one over here. Oh, I like that. Let me see. Kind of look like they're all fluttering together. That kind of, I want to fly away kind of vibe. There was a line in Forrest Gump where Jenny was a little girl. Those of you who've seen that movie, right? And she says she was afraid of her father or something like that, or her grandmother's dog or something like that. And she was sitting in the room and she says, "Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away." And that was what I was thinking when I started creating this page. I was like, just, let's get on a plane and go somewhere. It's for a week, not like forever. Just have a nice vacation. But we can't go nowhere. We can't go anywhere, people. We're stuck. Not stuck, but you know what I'm saying. We just, quarantined, I guess. I'm trying to see if I'm going to put another. I think this little bitty one is cute. I just want to do this layout because I want to see how it looks. I don't know. I don't even know if you can even see that. I guess you could, yeah. I don't know. I like that. It's gold. And it's cute. Or, you know what? Maybe this might be too big. Let me see. I have another little one somewhere. I don't mind the little ones because they kind of blend, but you can still see them. So, I'll just make a tiny one. That's a tiny, tiny one. Oh, that's cute. All right. I think I was just laying it there so I can glue it down. So let's see. I think I like that. That's very cute. I love it. All right. So I don't think I'll be using the rub-ons. I got these at Dollar Tree, by the way. So I got a few of these, and they're great for journal layout because you can, you know, put them on your projects or whatever. So we'll save these for another layout. I'll put this back. Okay. I think I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, a little bit more stamping, and then, I don't know, maybe some liquid pearls or some stickles. Okay, guys, so I pulled out my stamps. I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use. And I got my black archival ink. And I don't know. I'm going to figure it out here. See what I want to do. I also have these stamps. I kind of been keeping them in here because I take them around the house sometimes when I take my art bag around the house. So that's why they're in this bag, just like the ones that I use the most, you know. I think I'm looking, I like the way this one looks. This is a script stamp. This is from Hero Arts. I got this at Hobby Lobby. And it was, I don't know, $10 or something like that. But, you know, of course, what, 40% off or something like that? $9.99, 40% off, something like that. I've had it for a while. And it's one of my favorite stamps. So I love that. And what I do is sometimes you know, the stamp is like this. And sometimes I'll flip it around and use the opposite side. You know. So I just want to make sure it's good and inked here. In the camera here, make sure I'm in the camera so you can see. And so what I want to do is just ink the wings ever so slightly. Oh, you can't. Let's see. Let's try this side. This side will probably be better, but I don't want it to be fully inked, just a little bit. Kind of, you know, there we go. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. Yep. And you have a little on our giraffe friend here. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay. So that's what I wanted. And then I'm going to use the dot stamp. This one is, this is called Cam and Chloe. I got this at Hobby Lobby. 40% off. Still has a tag on it. Haven't used it yet. I'm getting ready to use it now. So it's just like a mixed media type stamp. And I'm going to just stamp my stuff here. Like little dots. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love that. I'm going to do it up here. Wait, you can't see it that good right up here. Okay, I like that. Oh, I love. Okay, and then we're going to stamp it over here. Stamp some more over here. I love that. This has been stamped and inked to the inch of its life. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, I do that. Do it up here. Just like a little, looks like little, you know what it looks like? Paint splatters. That's why I liked it. Like you took your paintbrush with some wet paint and just kind of splattered over it, which you can also do as well. You don't have to stamp it. You could just do like a light acrylic wash or gouache or something like that and just do it like that. All right. So that's my stamping. I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do. I was going to use this one, but I think that'll be a little much because it already has a lot going on. So I'm not going to use that one. All right, so let's put the stamps away. And I keep them out of my little IKEA bag, like I said, because I've been kind of taking it around the house, like downstairs or whatever, you know. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is a sentiment, I think. A sentiment, and I pulled out some stickles and some liquid pearls. And I was looking for another color of liquid pearls. I have Nouveau drops as well. So I got stickles, liquid pearls, and Nouveau drops. So you can definitely use these in journals. You know, so I'm going to leave this open to dry. And what I want it to do is like this. Okay. And then you can put different little dots around. And it dries. It's going to dry really nice. You know? So when you close the book, it'll still be dry. You can't really see it from the camera. I'll lift it up and show it to you. Okay. I love that. Let's see. Oh, I like the eyeball there. Let's do, I think that's it. Okay, for that. And then, I don't know if I want to do glittery for this side. I'm not sure. I think glitter is a little much. So I have to pull out my Nouveau drops. Hold on a second. So I have to pull out my Nouveau drops here to figure out what it is I want to put on here. So let me see. So this is Buttercup, and then this is the other one here. I think it's called Snowflake, I think. That's what it's called. What is this called? White Blizzard, sorry. So that's kind of what it looks like. I guess either one would work. Okay, guys, so I think out of the two of these Nouveau drops, I think I'm going to go with this one. This one is called Buttermilk. I think that's going to be very cool for the look of the page that I want to go for. So I'm going to be putting it, I just want to put it like right here. Kind of like down the body. And it'll dry really nice. See, look at that. Well, yeah. And just put little dab-a-do-ya here in the corners or whatever. Okay. And that's what I want. You know, nothing extreme. I think putting it on the page, I'm going to leave the page open so it can dry. You know. Put it back by the I don't touch the gold. I always have a habit of touching stuff. It messes up. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to do, guys. Make it look like little droplets. And then here, let's so if you happen to touch it like I just did, you can just take it and fix it. Like that. Okay. There you go. Oh wait, you know what? Here, I wanted to put a little bit like on the head there. The head of the butterfly, so you can see it very well. There you go. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So far that's what I got. Now I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to come back and put a sentiment on it, okay? So yeah. And then I'll make a few clusters and show you what I made, okay? So that's beautiful. It's a beautiful layout. I love it. Oh my God. So cute. All right, y'all. So I'm going to pick up my sentiment while this is drying. And this is from Tim Holtz Ideology Clipping Sticker Book. And they are 8 sheets in here, and they have some really cute sayings in here. Now, you can obviously make your own and print up your own and all that, but I have these handy, so I thought, well, I might as well use these, right? And I wanted something that spoke to me, just like this page, this layout speaks to me. So I wanted to choose something really, really cool. One must have patience, my dear. Oh, ain't that the truth? Longing for. Oh, I like that. So I might make a nice little sentence. And when I do, I will show you guys what I picked and how I laid it out and everything. I just saw one funny one that said, "Tell me what a unicorn is." I thought that's pretty cute. So they have some great little sayings in here. You can tell a nice little story. And I think that this page, to me, tells a bit of a story. Sorry, I'm in my lighting. It tells a story. Wanting to travel and fly away and do all that sort of thing. So she was herself again. Huh. I like that. She spoke from her heart. They have some great sayings in here. She kept her word, love and abundance on her. Hey, see, look at that. Tell me where the unicorn is. I love that. I could see using that in one of my Jane Davenport books, the very whimsical, one of my whimsical layouts. I could see using that in that. So let me pick out some sentiments here, guys, and once I pick them out, I will lay them out and I'll show you how I laid them out. All right, guys, so I chose my sentiment and I'm very pleased with it. So I just kind of put it here. I took it out of this one, like I said, this Clippings by Tim Holtz. So I took it out of that. And I took my time picking out the sentiments because I wanted it to tell a story. I wanted this layout to be meaningful to me and to tell stories. So when you do your layouts, it should mean something to you and it should tell a story of the vision you either had in your head or how you were feeling or both, you know. So this is what I chose for this. Now I just laid it here because I wanted to see how it looked and, you know, what the layout I wanted it to be. Hold on, let me fix it. I'm still waiting for it to dry. But for this one, I didn't want to necessarily choose a travel theme because it's not necessarily travel theme, but it is about stepping out into something greater, wanting to, you know, take a trip or be someplace other than where you are at the moment because of whatever's going on. You know what I mean? So that's why I chose these sort of sentiments. And the one, for this side, I chose, every road should have a path. You just hold on, for we carry the heavens with us. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And then this side, I chose, I lived beneath the open sky, withered leaves about your feet. She whispered it softly under the stars. Her eyes were shining, she could believe. And that speaks volumes to me. So, yeah, and I'm not done with this page yet. So I'm still going to be adding other things to it. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Just so beautiful and so meaningful to me. So, and it's very soothing to the soul and the spirit to create such something so beautiful. You know, whatever your layout is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be the same for you as well. Okay. So I am going to let this dry. Like I said, this is still wet. I don't want to touch it. So what I'm going to do is just, once it's a little bit more dry, I'm just going to put these sentiments down with our glitter glue. That's what I'm going to do. And then I pulled out my archival coffee ink. And then I have the vintage photo. And then I have my dauber here. So once that dries, I put this down. I'm going to let this dry as well. I'm going to come back and then ink these just to give them a little bit of a, make it look more blended to the page because they're a little stark white right now. So I'm going to ink those. And then I pulled out my pencils here. I got a crayon pencil and then a graphite pencil. And then I'm going to just, I'll show you, I'm just going to go around it like that. And then also I pulled out my Posca pens because I may or may not use my Posca pens, okay, in my layouts here. So I have, like, these are my Poscas here. So I have different colors here. It's my bag with all my Poscas in there, okay? So I pulled them out handy just in case I wanted to use them, to do a little bit more to the layout. But right now I'm very, very pleased with the way that it looks. So yeah, that's great. So I may put the clusters in another separate video because I think this video is going to be a little bit long. But I will show you the little clusters that I did already. So all I did was really just, this is my original paper. I did some coffee dye paper with some jelly print and I just stuck it together. I'm not done with this. I just wanted to see how it looked together. And you just layer your pieces. And that's really all you do. I mean, there's lots of videos on YouTube about it. So, or you don't even have to staple it. You could just use some glue it down, and then put it on your page. So I did that one. I wanted to use the jelly prints because I had so many little scraps. And I didn't want to waste them because they're so cute, So I did a stamping on some coffee dyed paper with some scripting. And this is some of my, I think this is onion skin paper with, my jelly prints. I wanted to use my jelly prints that I had already stenciled and stamped and inked and everything else with some cardstock paper. So I did that one. I did this one, just little scraps. Because you can always layer these for your journal layouts, guys. That's what you can do, That's really, really cool. So, and then I did some other little fun ones. This is like a piece from a magazine. That's one of the Maggie Holmes little papers there. And just with some, the vintage music paper. That's all. So I wanted just something kind of cool. You can add a flower to these or whatever. Or butterfly. I like to add butterflies. That's my thing. Just got little, and I have them all in different sizes. So that's all I was going to do. But y'all get the gist, I guess. I might not even have to do another video. But if I do another video, I will definitely show you more clusters that I made and how to use them in your journals and stuff. Or at least how I use them, because everybody's different. You can put these on a tag or in a journal page, or or whatever, So I made one of these. This is just this is a totally separate thing here, but this is an envelope and a card, and I glued it together. And you can do a jelly print layout over this, and then use these for different clusters inside here. That's just another idea. Use the clusters in there or whatever. So that's just to give you an idea of how to use your clusters. You can use them on pretty much anything: an envelope, a card, a layout, whatever. So those are the ones that I made before, and then I have a big old stack of stuff right here that I'm gonna make some stuff out of. Okay. All right. So when we come back, I will show you the final layout, and what I added to it and all that, because I'm really excited about this, guys. So, all right, I'm gonna let this give it a little bit more drying time, and I'm gonna put these down, and we'll go from there. So I put my sentiments on. I use my tweezers and my art glue, and I wanted to take my time with it. I didn't want to rush through it, so I didn't film it or whatever. But I just finished it, so it is drying. Okay. I just laid it down, so it looks great. So now I'm going to take my crayon pencil here. I think that's what it said it was. Came in like a pack of 3, like a pack of 4 or something like that. Or maybe it was just by itself. I don't know. I got them at Hobby Lobby, but yeah. I have some graphite pencils and a couple of crayon pencils. So I'm going to use this to kind of go around and darken the edges up a little bit, just to add more character, I think it's going to look really, really cool. I think so. Yep. I like the way that looks. You can also do this with, a pen or whatever you want to use it with. I just want to get rid of some of this white kind of going around. Make it look cool. So just do it in between the words here. And I might even go around the words as well, give it more character, make it more interesting, kind of stand out a little bit. I think it looks great like that. Yep. So it's going to be a little bit of a process video. You create with me, if you will. Get inspired with me, if you will. So this is just how I do it. All right. And I'm gonna let the letters dry, the words dry just a little bit. Well, let's see. So I like this pencil. This is one of my favorite pencils. And I might even add some washi tape on this side. I pulled out some fabric washi tape, but I might just add just a little piece of washi tape on this side, just to, I don't know if I need to really do that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's just a thought. I don't know if I'll do it on camera or if I'll just do it later, and then I'll put my picture up on Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Creative, so you can check it out. Definitely give me a follow over there, and at Stephanie Garrett Jewelry Designs over on Instagram. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, but this one is still kind of wet, y'all. So let me see. I'm trying not to touch stuff because you know how I am, y'all. I touch stuff and it messes it up. I like that. Edge it up with just a pencil. Make it look cool. Just where I feel like it needs it, not like all over, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it will be all over. I don't know. It kind of adds like a little smudgy looking, thing to it, element to it, which I happen to like. I kind of like that. Okay. I think that looks great. Yep, I like it. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is probably work from this one, this side up. And I think I had another pencil, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. It's just a graphite drawing pencil. So I'm going to use for this one, okay? And what I'm going to do is just go around the words like this. I might use the other pencil because it's a little bit more bold. But this adds something too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this pencil. Oh, I know I'm upside down, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm working upside down here. Oh, wait. You know what? That's actually kind of dry already. Oh, yeah. See, I like this one better. I got to sharpen it. I got an eraser. Oh, yeah. You can always do it like that. Smudge it, kind of. You know? Kind of adds a little something to it. I think it's kind of cool. Let me see. See that? It looks kind of cool. So, oh, that looks very cool, guys. Look at that. I love it. I love that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So I'm going to do the other side like that as well. Oh, so I'm just going to be doing this. And we'll see what else we want to add to it, and we should be done. At least for now. I tend to look at things later and decide I want to add something, but as of right now, I think this is almost finished. Pretty much. It's good enough for me for the moment. I can go back in and add something later. You know, I kind of feel like I should have a bird up here. But I got to find a bird. You know, something like that. So. All right, guys. So I finished with outlining my words. That's what I wanted it to look. Now, I think I'm going to do, it's pretty much dry because it dries pretty fast. I think I'm going to, let me test this ink because I think the coffee might be better than the vintage photo, but I do like the vintage photo. So I'm going to test it on some paper and see. Hold on. You know what? I think I like the coffee because the vintage photo obviously is a little dark. So I love this. Is one of my favorite inks is vintage photo. It's archival ink. Love that. So I'm going to go ahead with the coffee because let's see. See, like this is vintage photo and that's the coffee. I think the coffee is a tad lighter. So I'm going to go with that. Okay. I'm going to still use this page. Don't worry. I can just jelly print over it, put some stuff over it. So no biggie. And I'm just going to lightly, ever so lightly, go over it kind of like that. You know, see how lightly, just very lightly. To kind of make it blend in the background so it's not so stark white. I love it. So you can still read it. Oh, that's great. See? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I love it. Oh, that's gorgeous. I might be even just go over it just lightly. This butterfly kind of lightly too. This paper here. And actually, I might just do that on some parts of this paper as well. Just to kind of give it that, make everything flow. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful layout. Give it that like vintagey kind of almost vintagey look maybe. Okay, everything dried nicely. Take that off. There we go, kids. I love it. So this is pretty much finished. This is my journal layout. Absolutely beautiful. I don't even know what to say. It's just so beautiful. It came out absolutely wonderful the way that I wanted it to. Just love, and I love working in this book, and I'm going to be doing a lot more layouts in this book. But for now, this is it. I may add, I thought about adding this here in the corner, which I think I like, and I'm going to add a bird here. But I got to find one, like I said, so. But for the most part, this is 99% done, pretty much. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to ink this up. Before I say that. Before I say that, let me ink this up and try to add it to here because I kind of like it on there. I like it. This little piece here. Take down some of that white. It's kind of like a little stamp. It looks like a little stamp. Sorry, I wasn't on camera, y'all. But it looks like a little stamp, and I just inked it up. And with the coffee ink, that's all I did. And then I think I'm going to put it here. Or, I mean, I can always put it here, too. I think it looks cool right there, actually. So I don't need a bird then if I put this here. But I want it like there. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. And I was thinking about putting one more something a little small, like right here. Because these butterflies are kind of transparent. You can't see them that well. Like up close and personal, you can see them. But, you know, like I like that right there. That's cute. You know what? Let's go ahead and glue that down. And then I swear we're going to be done. Can't be adding everything in the kitchen sink. Y'all know how I am. Some of you may be like that too. You keep adding and adding and adding. And next thing you know, you got 200 things sitting on it, you know. We don't want to do that. So we're going to just add this right here. Here, let's move it up a little bit. I like that. And then here, I had a napkin. Oh, duh, right in front of me. And you know, our glitter glue dries clear, so. I love that. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Y'all, that is gorgeous. Okay, now I'm done officially. All right, so I thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments regarding this video, definitely leave it below and I'll answer it and get back to you. And let me know how you like my layout, you know, and let me know how it is you like to do your journal pages. Do you go on a feeling? Are you, do you go on a mood, create a layout because of a mood? What works best for you? Definitely leave me a comment and let me know. And definitely give me a follow over on Facebook and Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Creative and at Stephanie Garrett Designs. It's Stephanie Garrett Designs, Stephanie Garrett Jewelry Designs, same thing. All the links will be down in the description, so you can just click the link and follow me over there. All right, and I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.